So first impressions are pretty important. So the first impression is crucial in meeting new people, probably the most important part. So I'm here to make sure you don't screw it up like last time. You know what I'm talking about. There are only two parts to a first impression. Your first conversation and your looks. While most people don't like to admit it, looks are essentially the first impression because people are going to immediately have thoughts about you when they see you. So dress decently, you Flintstone. This goes for you too, ladies. Shower, brush your teeth, don't wear the same clothes for a week. Also, no, I'm just being a hypocrite. The conversation is made up of 3 pillars: starting, keeping, ending. But before you can do anything, you need to practice your pity laughs. You're gonna need it. Starting the conversation is arguably the hardest part because how do you break the ice? I made the mistake of trying to make a joke with a reference to something to start my conversation.
Alright, no homework this week. I like that.
You're gonna love me. Where's the trigger?
What's going on? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Where's the trigger?
Please stop.
Did you not see The Dark Knight Rises this summer? This is awkward. Have a good first.
You too.
Ways you can break the ice are different for every situation. For example, if you see a girl and you want to get with her, you're gonna probably use a pickup line. Wow, your face is ugly. But don't worry, because I got the best pickup line of all time. Just go up to her and say, hey, we should hang out sometime. I know a great pull ace to eat. And then you stand there and you wait for her to laugh. But that won't happen. In turn, she will give you a weird and confused look, probably because you just told her an inside joke between you and yourself. But that's the key. That's what keeps her mystified. She wants to get the joke and won't want to be in suspense forever, so she will have no choice but to keep talking to you, and boom, you just started a conversation. Keeping a conversation is supposed to be a team effort, but chances are your back is gonna hurt from all the carrying of the team that your partner will expect you to do. The biggest problem with this is all the awkward silences that are gonna happen when you run out of things to say. Everyone hates awkward silences. You just uncomfortably sit there and wait for the other person to speak, and nobody has got the time for that. It takes about 4 seconds of silence for it to become classified as awkward, so your mission is to not let that happen under any circumstances.
And I said, that's not a watermelon. That's my mother. Yeah, right?
Speaking of which, am I the only one who, whenever there's an awkward silence, starts thinking about Abraham Lincoln doing his best Bane impression? Like one time I was talking to a girl, there was an awkward silence. I couldn't help myself. I recited the entire Gettysburg Address in a Bane voice.
7 years ago, Mr. Wayne.
She hasn't talked to me since. I still love you, Mom. A way to prevent awkward silences altogether is to think of a list of things to talk about with new people so you'll be ready when it happens. For example, you could talk about your hobbies. Unless you're Hitler. Don't talk about your hobbies if you're Hitler. Or you could just ask questions like, where do you go to school? Got a favorite sport? Favorite movie? How many times have you been to prison? Do you know a good place where I could dispose of a dead body? Hypothetically speaking, if I was the most wanted man in the tri-state area, would you let me hide at your house? Forever. They will be your best friend in no time. Now for the final step, ending the conversation. This is harder than you think. You don't want to come off as someone that's trying to get out of there. It would destroy your first impression and ruin everything you've worked for so far. So try making an excuse like, yeah, that's pretty funny. Whoa, wow, left my sister in the oven. Or maybe something less terrifying. Yeah. Whoa, wow, I better get going. It looks like it's about to rain. There's not a cloud in the sky. Shh. And there you have it. Everything you need to make your first impression perfect. Now that you know all the steps, let me see how you look. You can follow me on Twitter at @TheThirdPube, where I post the most hilarious stuff you'll ever see because it's all retweets. YouTube Things Call Me Maybe has blown up recently, and I've realized that I have to make another one of those. Dang it. Thank you to all of you people. You guys are incredible, and I can't really even express how much I appreciate all the support you give me. Falcon Hug in HD.
Welcome!
Alright, no homework this week. I like that.
You're gonna love me.
Such a bad director.
Thanks for watching The Third Pube. Please favorite and like. And if you really enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe.